Get these money, baby. Bring you the news you can use. Let you know what's going on in the communities. Man, law, health, business, and hygiene. We're gonna show you who the hottest in the streets is. We're gonna bring you the greatest moments in hip-hop. Put you up on game. Then we gonna go to your favorite barbershop. Get all the gossip of the week and the No Offense interview show. Y'all stay tuned. We live. We live. New week, new money.
Yeah, new month.
Yeah, new month.
It is the
new
first.
Millions. Let's go, y'all.
Happy first to a lot of people out there. I know you probably already up. You been up since midnight. You understand? Getting it in.
I know you got that Bone Thugs and Harmony. I feel like hearing that today, bro.
Look, I'm about to download it right now. Don't even worry about it. That is going on.
I bet it's in there.
It is?
I bet.
Yeah, we gotta drop that in. That gotta be good idea. Hey, good idea, sir. That got to be every first. Yeah. We gotta program that to play. You know what I'm saying? Right. The first of the month, that was a classic. That's what kind of made me, honestly, that was the song that made me kind of look at Bone Thugs. You know what I'm saying? I know they had Thuggish Ruggish. They played that too much. But when they hit with that first of the month, that whole album was on fire. I'm sorry. That whole album was
Who y'all favorite Bone Thug?
Lazy Bone.
Yep.
Lazy Bone?
Yep. Lazy. Wait. Lazy, the light-skinned one? Yep. With the long hair. Not Busy. I know who everybody know who Busy is. Me too, Lazy. I got to agree. Fam be getting off on the low. He be getting off. I agree.
Especially when he dropped his solo project, he changed his name to like L Burner, a.k.a. Lazy Bone or something. Yeah, that project was hot.
Yeah, Fam, get going.
I had the same manager as Busy Bone for a while, and dude is like really out this world, bro. Like,
yeah, he looked like a weird dude.
You know, dude.
I don't want to look. That just came out. I'm like, but he looked like a different dude. You know what
this guy shaved his head and made himself homeless for 2 years just to do it, just to experience it.
Bro,
he snapped.
When he went on, hey, Joy Jean, when he went on America's Most Wanted and was talking about how he had been molested. Now, just let me tell you, we're talking about like the 90s, right? Maybe the middle 90s. Late 90s, and that was still something that wasn't being talked about like that, and you didn't want to look at another man as being a man that had been molested. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I understand you know needing having the feeling you want to get that out, and you need to talk to somebody. That's what therapists are for. I felt like it was a bad career move, you know what I'm saying, coming out and saying that. I thought it wasn't the smartest promo move, you know what I'm saying?
At that point, that's ammo for people for you.
Yeah. You kind of, you know, damn weird. You know, I don't really want, you know what I'm saying?
You walk in the room and you see Fabo like, man, leave dude alone. Right. I know you walk in the room before, like, man, look, he don't need me, he need that counseling.
Right. And when he walk in, automatically being, you know you to talk.
Yeah.
Right. You got to, what's up, all or nothing? You got to know. Bet. You got to know everybody's.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to do that? And look, ever since then, it was like he never been nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Right, man. But then I didn't know about him making himself
homeless. Bro.
Yeah,
he just did it. You know what I mean? Like, dog, you should like, man. When we did a couple,
he ain't rap tight. You don't just do that. That's stuff crazy people do.
Man.
Right. What up, Mila? Good morning.
Yeah, hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy new month.
Yeah, we had a good weekend.
Oh yeah, I see all the tables and everything. What went down?
We had the Mexican bingo, Loteria al Mil.
How come I never say
all the time, man?
What happens when you win bingo? I better go down.
Yeah, do they win, bro? They money.
Do a whole bachata dance on the way to go get it. Yeah.
I should come there and be mad as hell.
No lie, we doing them once a month. We can start doing this shit with cracking. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta come through for that.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what it is, it's Mexican bingo and it's called Loteria, right?
All right.
But it's funny because I bought a COVID edition. It's a special edition. It's called the COVID edition. The company in Texas took all the normal playing cards and made them all about COVID. This shit is hilarious. It's
Oh, y'all
like hand sanitizer, the virus, bleach, like this is fun. This shit is
I gotta
hilarious.
see.
I play bingo. I'm wearing a whole plastic get up.
Bingo.
So check it out. This is what we was doing. We did a $10 buy-in per game,
Right.
and then each round a person could win up to $100 each round, right? So, and then what we did was that the last couple of games we did a 50-50 game where you put X amount of dollars in, and whatever whoever wins gets half the pot.
Wow.
Meaning, if it was 500, the house keeps 250 and you get 250.
Okay.
So
Wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because
Yeah,
that
man.
sounds like something to do and
this
it's
shit
something
is fun.
different.
No,
I've
it's
never
fun.
done it.
See, at 102.5, because we have our own hall,
Right.
we're gonna start doing adult game nights.
Yeah, see, that's something that like I think I could do with like, cause y'all don't do any. You go do any cards or?
Yeah, we're gonna do dominoes. We're gonna do cards. We're gonna do Jenga. Like we're doing-
Jenga.
yeah, we're gonna do all that shit. But it's crazy because they're gonna do like beer pong and shit.
Yeah, what's
You know.
Everybody.
All right, y'all. Yeah, we got Kim.
What's good, man? How you feeling? Welcome.
Mill Street
Good.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, special
Live
guest.
person.
Special guest,
You
man.
did. See, stuff like this get you in trouble. You open up your Instagram, just right away. It's just like,
Bro,
right away.
Morning,
just
morning.
like,
Bro, I was
right.
I was in Walmart, right? And somehow in my phone, Pornhub went off.
Look, just look. Then I scroll again. And it's just like
Yo, I'm talking about volume and everything, bro. I'm struggling with my phone.
you say it go off on you.
Pornhub went off one time. I'm in Walmart. I grabbed my phone. Pornhub went off, bro. I'm like, oh, shit.
You ever ask somebody, let somebody use your phone? You forget you was looking at the Pornhub. They go to the internet browser like, damn, bro. You like, give me my goddamn phone. Gotta start clearing my browser.
And you open up your phone in front of your boss and there's some big old titties just
Right.
That's out to everybody tuning in right now. What's up, Justin? Yeah, no, we're gonna be doing them. They're gonna start like around 7, so they'll go 7 to 10, 7 to 11.
That's a good time.
when we do them. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
serve drinks?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, drunk Mexican bingo, even better.
Oh, dude, they was lit. Like they was drinking palomas and tequila.
And I see how it's set up. It's set up a little different, like little private sections.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like it. I
It
like
was
it.
fun, man.
Cause
Social distance.
right.
So, but we still having a good time out there, man.
What did you lose, man?
Always lose something. I left my little piece that go on there to put my phone up.
All right, man. I got a topic I want to talk about.
What's up?
This gender neutral Mr. Potato Head bullshit. You know that they
Gender.
took Hasbro has took the word Mr. from Mr. Potato
I
Head.
saw that.
And they just
took
made a
his
potato
mustache.
head.
They took his mustache,
Yeah.
so that's a sign of a man.
Why? These
now-
girls got
now-
mustaches too.
Now it's just Potato Head.
Yeah, but
It's got to be gender neutral.
look at all them Italian women. They all got them damn mustaches all the time.
But so
Right.
you got to look at why is it that we got to start changing all our classic shit or all our shit that we've had for years,
Right.
because somebody feels a certain type of way. If you feel that way, why does the nation got
have to adjust
Hey,
Right.
That ain't right.
because
just-
It's not
everybody
wrong.
has something different in life, in
Yeah.
different ways.
They had a Mrs. Potato
Go
Head.
toward it. Uh-oh.
Why all of a sudden why did they mess with Mr. if they had a Mrs.? They had both. So I
Right.
guess in case the kid that gets the Mr. Potato Head.
Next to the tranny.
Right, yeah. He wants to be fabulous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he got to take away the must. It's a kid. First off, them is kids' toys. Them ain't adults' toys.
And why don't you just call it trans potato head then?
Right, trans potato head. They bet not. Don't give them no ideas, D.
No, but
we'll
see-
be looking at that shit next week.
It's messed up because they're starting to it's supposed to be all inclusive for everybody, right? But like I said, and I said this before, there is no procreation without a man and a woman.
They know this.
Okay, there can't be any more reproduction if there's no man and a woman. So why are we taking that away from our culture? Like it's
not normal.
right. You know what I'm saying? So they're
They
telling
making
these
that
kids,
abnormal.
guess what? You can have a baby with a dog.
That's right. That's
that's
it
how
right
I'm
there.
looking at it right now.
They trying to normalize all the bullshit.
Yeah.
They trying too hard. They pushing too hard. They fucking with toys. They
That's what I'm
fucking with
saying.
cartoons. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah. Do you know that Disney Plus, we were talking about this before, that they actually have a show and it's a cartoon based on being gay.
Disney minus. Too much.
And people were like, well, I got to sit down and watch it. It's a skit. Or not a skit, it's a short story about the cartoon being gay. But it's on Disney Plus. Why is that there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kids go to Disney Plus to watch cartoons to be out of character.
I know Walt Disney is rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cause you know he didn't like any of that shit.
Hell.
He was a known bigot,
Mila.
so he was shit.
Mila says she's gay and she don't agree with how they're changing shit. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second.
Well, check this out,
Oh,
man.
right.
okay.
Hey, we got it on and cracking now. We have an actual
Right. So listen.
yeah. Let's go.
Being gay is not the issue.
Right.
It's not okay if you want to be gay and you
That's
want to be
you.
with your significant other, so be it.
Right.
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 yeah.
Right.
The thing is, they
right.
pushing the issue so hard.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
if they could change a toy,
much.
but they won't take down a racist monument. If
That's
they
the
so
Right.
they so they don't want to
Hit the
offend
thing,
these
L. Hit-
man. They don't want
he
to
said
offend
a
these people.
mouthful. This goddamn on show over.
So,
he
so
said
Mr.
it
Potato
all right
Head
there.
can't have a mustache, but you can have Abraham Lincoln right next to where they sell it, with an old slave kneeling down to him.
People came out armed
Right.
to defend that. Matter of fact, where are you motherfucking bigots at that was out there armed defending those monuments? Why y'all not saying, hey, we don't want a gay Barbie, a trans Barbie, I'm saying, and leave Mr. Potato Head alone?
Because they try to make you an
I know
example
why,
when you
but I ain't
speak
gonna
against
say
it.
it.
Right. Yeah, we
know
know
why.
we know why, but I want where they at. Where I need them.
Man,
to
you
speak
be
up.
all over Entertainment Tonight, everything. They try to make an example to you when you're like, man, that's a little too gay now. You know what I mean?
Right. And see,
Every show you watch, every
They
commercial,
force it.
and like I said, it's nothing against it. It's just the fact they trying to make it acceptable.
Right.
And you know, you don't have to push it on me to make it acceptable. I accept you for
Right.
who you are.
Yep.
But when you,
Right.
you know, allow me to tell my son that ain't cool.
Right.
You feel me?
But-
At the same time,
Or-
but
or at
if
least
that's
tell
what
him,
if that's what
look.
you want to do, I'm not gonna, you know, demean you. That's who you are.
Right.
But don't
Yep.
make it where people say
In
I'm
your
not
face.
for it. Now you're gonna attack me, your whole community.
Right.
Gonna attack me. Listen, because I'm black, so I've been through this before you, Playboy.
Right.
I've lived that
Look at my
life.
kid.
Right.
My kid waited till he was freaking over 18 to come out.
Right. Like
And
I
that's
said,
who he is. That's who
That's
he
who he is.
Right,
I always knew it. I knew he was
Right.
going through high school. I kept saying things to him.
Right.
You
To
gotta
try and get it out of
understand,
him.
too.
Right.
If you're
No,
gonna
he
live
wouldn't
that
tell me till
life,
after he-
it's consequences that come with it.
Yep.
Right.
So quit getting pissed off when people bring it to
Right.
you because it comes with
Yep.
the territory.
that's the thing is that we live in this culture where okay now my feelings are hurt.
Right.
Okay, so at that point, I'm upset because you forcing it on me, but they don't give a shit
Look,
Yep.
because now
right.
everybody has to be all inclusive.
Why
all
it just
inclusive.
has to have it,
But
bro.
this-
Just
okay, so listen.
everything, just they gotta put it in there. They gotta force it on
I'm
you, bro.
okay.
Okay, but why
Okay.
can't you have Mr. Potato Head
And Mrs.
then
Potato Head.
Mrs. Potato Head and they can do whatever they want with the both
Right,
of them.
right. If
First
you
of all,
want to,
they
you can
get
put
that,
the. If
know?
you in your room by yourself, you can put the lipstick
Right.
on the Mr.
Yeah.
Potato Head if you just have
Just
to.
put a box
Because
with
it's
all
a
the
fucking
pieces in it.
potato.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Wait, first it's a
can
potato.
have two
If you strip
genders.
away all that shit, it's just a potato.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
My
let's
kids
start
play
there
with real
first.
potatoes
Take-
now,
take-
man.
take
I'm
your
tired of
Mr.
this shit.
Potato Head and just add extra parts in there so you can make them both
Mr. Potato
Mrs.
Head never
or
thought he'd have
Misters.
to come out
You know?
years later.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't know he was gay. He was like,
yeah.
"What? I'm gay? What the fuck?
I've been having this.
Damn!
I've been Mr.
That's
Potato
why they ain't
Head,
never
so
gave me a
come on.
Mr. Potato Dick.
That's what I mean.
That's why he never had a Mr. Potato Dick. That's why.
My guy Monk put up a meme, and it was Mr. Potato Head at the urinal. He was like, "Oh, I guess this ain't gonna work no more." But
They took it away.
yeah, so this is what's crazy to me, man. Is on a general scale, all right. It's okay to be gay. You want to be a lesbian. You want to be trans. You want to be whatever you want to be. So be it.
Yep.
Do it in your corner. If you want to be trans and walk around
Right.
the city, so be it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Next thing you gonna see the mailman pull up with a diaper and roller skates. Like, it's
Right.
my rights.
Right, but
like,
see-
come on, bro. Quit forcing it.
This
It's
the
too
biggest
much.
part of, this is the biggest issue. This is the biggest issue, is that it's okay for them to shove it down your throat when it's okay for them.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? When we need to turn it around on them, it's like, oh no, that's racist.
Exactly.
Or that's-
Now it's wrong.
Or it's wrong.
What would happen if we took a gay character and
we
said
turned
we
him out,
don't
made
want
him
him to
straight.
be gay no more?
Right.
Let's make him straight.
Right.
It would be uproar.
Right.
They would be like, "Oh hell no!"
But
You know
guess
I'm
what?
saying?
But
they
guess
made-
what?
But they made Ernie and Bert
Gay.
life partners.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They just took Mr. Potato Head's nuts. You know what I'm saying?
And what's gonna be next? And then Barbie? They're gonna be changing that too.
They got a trans
They're
Barbie.
working on it. That
They
shit's
got a
working
trans
out.
Barbie. It look
Before
like
they
a
make the
dude.
dolls black, Mexican,
Yeah.
Asian,
It better not be
anything,
a
they're gonna
long
make
hair
them
dude facial
gay.
hair like.
Yep.
You ever done it?
that one rapper.
Like a man.
This
He'll
the
send me a
fucked up
picture of
shit.
it. He look like a
I
manly
showed
ass
Daddy about a
Barbie.
month ago. There's a black transgender
A black
Barbie already.
trans. And he looked like a man. It looked like a man dressed
Yeah.
up like a woman. It actually looks like a trans.
Hey,
I'm
I'm, just,
transgender.
I'm for masculinity
Damn.
in every race, and I'm not a racist guy, but it seems like on TV now, they making a black man gay.
They're making a black
and-
man and
and
then a
I don't like the way they
Hispanic dude
depict
gay.
him.
He said feminism. Oh, really?
And it's not just saying there's none, but that's all you see. And if
Hey.
you're trying to, if a lot of generations mimic what's going on TV, they have no male, nothing, like a strong male to look after no
They
more.
try to
Black and
demasculate
Latinos.
our role models.
The most masculine men are the gayest ones on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They the gayest. You will they'll have a big 6-foot motherfucker with pink slippers on and all. They just gotta break him down somehow.
Somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? He got to be broke down. Or he's big and tough, but he likes little dogs and you know what I'm saying? And little shit like, or just making them gay. Like when they turned Nino Brown, when they turned Nino into Wong Fu, the
Yeah.
movie. I was done. That's when I really started looking at shit like, wait a minute.
I can't believe he
Maybe
played
something
this
ain't
role.
right.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Mila says she bought her baby Barbie that has vitiligo. Like they're gonna
Wow.
do like
Wow.
listen,
Well, I
man.
guess if now that's something different.
Right, but for all
That's,
these
I
kids,
could agree with that.
for
Cancer Barbie
Even
and
in the-
all that, I can agree with them.
Even as
You know
far
what
as the
I'm
acting thing, like y'all was talking about, man, like you see most of the black characters being told to dress like a woman. Who you see other than that? Adam Sandler? I can't name two.
No, see, I'm gonna tell you something.
Nope.
I'm gonna say it, and people ain't gonna
Robin
like
Williams?
it. Hold on, people ain't gonna
Yeah,
like
too.
it. They had no problem dressing up like a woman. I see them do it all the fucking time. They, Tom Hanks, all of them came into the game like that.
Right.
They had no problem putting on that dress.
Because his first show, that's right.
Yeah,
And,
Got their own dress.
once he adapted that and held that and gave them what they wanted, They gave him what he wanted.
Yep, he blew up. He became
And
one
you
of the
gotta
biggest
pay
stars
attention.
in the
But
world.
It's
That's
so
how you gotta
taboo. You're not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
You really don't know. Now that we say it, some people gonna go back and pay attention to
Right,
it.
right.
How you rise up
Yeah.
in this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Check
So a
this
lot
out.
of people gonna stay in their same position
Check
because
this
they ain't doing it.
My
Right.
guy Justin just sent me this link. Hold on. This is called a gender fluid Barbie.
Wow.
Almost fell out.
Wow.
Look at it. Look at it.
It's
Gender
$66.
fluid doll.
So,
Everybody, he's
so
a
it's
man, a
everything.
woman.
Yeah, it's everything.
He don't know what he want to be. Every
Dick,
Monday he
pussy.
gay, Tuesday he's straight,
Right.
Wednesday he's trans.
Right.
Depends on who he's hanging
No,
with.
they got all these. They got pansexual. Now, when you're pansexual, you have sex, which I don't see.
With everything.
Yeah, with everything. It don't matter, man, woman, dog, pig, cat, whatever.
Whenever it's on,
Whatever
you
feels
just going.
good.
Yeah, whatever feel good.
Just
Whatever
get
feel good
it
at that
on.
game.
It's too much. Like,
Ain't
get
that
out the fish
something,
tank.
man? Whoever thought we'd be living in this world, I thought it was something
Who
for
the
us getting cell
hell
phones.
said you're pansexual? Who was the person
Right.
to say that?
Who
and
quoted
then
that shit?
and everybody follows. Like Trump had everybody at the Capitol. That man got some strong. I mean, then you look at it. He was in a bunker while y'all out there fighting. Y'all still stand behind this man.
Here's trans Barbie. Watch this.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, who the fuck came
Look,
up with
look
pansexual?
like a
They
dude
wasn't
out there.
that.
Oh man.
Look though, this
Fish
is what's
tank.
fucked up. Look at it.
Look,
Dang.
that's him before.
AM and PM. Look at. When I get off work,
RuPaul. That's RuPaul right there.
Yeah.
That's him before, and that's him after.
That's him during the day at work.
Right, right. That's when he at work, right?
And that night he's Tanya.
And at night, yeah. At night,
6 o'clock, I'm Tanya.
Jesus,
Time is off.
Damn.
Man, listen.
crazy.
And add insult to injury, they put a Black Trans Lives Matter shirt.
Oh my
What?
God! Yeah.
Check this
Look,
shit out.
yeah.
Here we go. Hold on. Go back to this. Look at this shit.
They try to force it.
Black trans lives matter.
Who did that shirt?
Oh,
dude?
Lord Jesus. Barbie and them. Listen, now see, I don't know about y'all.
Long ass head with
but
little ass
I'm
neck.
raising little boys. I have an 8-year-old and a 5.
Where do they sell that dog? Online? It ain't in the store.
And this type of shit worries
there's
me. You know what I
boutiques that
mean?
sell 'em.
I'm
Right.
having to explain stuff. My son is very, very inquisitive, Christopher, and I have to explain shit to him way earlier.
We shouldn't
and then
have to.
and then he's watching his regular cartoons, and there's little innuendos and
All
little
over
shit
the
in
place.
there, and I'm like, and so. You know, it was something happened when somebody had 2 dads, and he's wait a minute, he had 2 dads, and I'm like, I forgot what I told him, but I wasn't ready to have that conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't ready. It wasn't time. You know what I mean? We was eating pizza. I'm like, I don't feel like explaining
Right.
men's having sex with men's to him. You know what I mean? Man, I don't want to talk about sex to him.
Yeah.
They forcing me to have conversations with my little children.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
hard part.
Right. And it's too early for all that, man.
You should be having that conversation with your kid till he's at least 11, 12 years old.
Right.
Well,
When
you know he's going to
he
be
can
exploring.
understand it.
We used to
Yeah.
have that in school. They took that out of school.
Right.
Yep.
They did
Yep.
take that from
You used to have to get a note from your parent. Can we
Yep.
talk about sex to your kids?
sex,
Yep.
ed,
Home ec.
sex
Right.
education.
Yep. Home
Now
ec,
they
sex
got to
education.
because
Yep,
they're
no more
motherfucking
home ec.
everything.
Don't know how to cook. These kids don't know how to do nothing
Nah,
for
you
You gotta
They
put
themselves.
don't even know how to work.
you gotta put your hand up and ask, what is Susie? You know what I'm saying?
They training you for Walmart
Is
now.
it
They ain't
even
training you to
Susie?
be no
Listen,
boy.
fam, we're gonna end up with these kids at school cannot have his and hers names. They can't have a boy name or girl
Right.
name.
You can't,
You're number
right.
12.
Right.
Hmm.
Have y'all
That
seen-
offended me because you're
Do y'all
straight.
know? Do y'all know what
Right.
Sabrina?
Care.
Y'all remember Sabrina the Teenage Witch, right?
Right. Yeah.
Now they have a series that comes on Netflix, and it's way darker. It's maybe how the comic was intended to be, and maybe they brightened it up for TV or whatever.
Yeah.
But in this one, everything is everything. There's a boy, a little girl that was Susie. Now she's some dude name, I forget the name, but just changed, and all this is being explored. And check this out, they're all 16 and in high school. They having sex. I mean, they having sex. I watched the last season, and it dawned on me, like, I'm sitting here, and these are two supposed to be 16-year-olds having sex on the fucking screen.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
Netflix.
gotta
They so
arrest people
pushing the
watching
bar.
Right, that was child porn. I'm sitting there watching child porn, technically.
Yeah.
But it's in a series.
Man.
Right, but it's okay because they curated it.
Right.
They put it in the
Netflix
middle.
been
Put it
pushing
in the
the
middle
bar,
of the
man.
series,
Right,
so now
yeah.
you ain't got no choice but to catch
Everybody's
that.
fucking, but they all fucking. Roz and Harvey, I'm sorry, I know their names. Roz and Harvey's fucking. They fucking. You know what I'm saying? And they showing the love scene, and I'm like, how come people not looking at this shit?
Okay, hold on, wait. No nudity, but the act of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm
The-
saying?
the
But that's
act
a
of it,
lot
yeah.
for them
No,
to
yeah.
be 16.
That's what I'm saying. On TV?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all going to jail. I'm
Right.
signing a petition.
And I'm like,
They
nobody's
lawyers,
saying that.
they lawyers are so tall and long, you ain't getting in that dough, man.
Right, yeah, right.
Before they released that episode, the lawyer knew about it.
Yeah, that's how they do that. They ran it
Straight
past
up,
the lawyer.
we ran
Can
it
we get
past
away
you.
with this?
Oh, yeah.
Cause
They
you see
watched
that other
it,
show
aired
that
it.
had people boycott
No,
Netflix
for
where
real.
the little girls was dancing like.
Yeah.
Now listen, and we
crazy.
talked about that.
Pedophiles
Now, I'm glad
dream.
you brought that up. That's why this is the Burnem and the OG show. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm glad you brought that up because there was uproar over that. But I just told y'all it was two 16-year-olds having sex on the screen, but that was okay.
Man.
That was fine.
All right, cause I
They
ain't heard
in the
no
bed,
uproar.
I mean, that was fine, but the little girls dancing, that was too much.
Right, yeah.
That was too much. No, dancing? Are you crazy? It'd
was
be
too
different if they
provocative.
was fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'd be different then.
It's got to be hard to monitor this content for kids that's growing up, man. My kids ain't really old enough to, you know what I mean? And it's certain cartoons I don't like them watching. You know what I
On
mean?
Facebook now, you have to, when you upload a video, you have to specify if it's made for kids
Yeah.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I think I didn't, and they like emailed me
Yeah.
about the video, like, hey. And so I had to go back and, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, like my son, he got the YouTube for kids. You know what I mean? I can monitor what he doing.
Right.
And like he couldn't see any of my dirty videos. He want to watch my music videos. You can only see the clean ones. That's why I put that hour-long, just straight clean videos.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's the only way I know. But kids got Netflix. Kids got their internet.
They got
Kids got
Hulu, they
the
got
internet is
everything.
enough. The internet is enough.
And when they sneaking it in, it's low as cartoons, and then they making people like, you shouldn't have to have them conversations. Like, you should.
Right. Like I told people with the Marvel stuff, I made a post on Facebook. I said, now, your child may be watching the show, and you come and you look and you see Marvel, so you say, oh, it's some kid cartoon shit.
Right.
When they forget that these comic books was never written for kids.
They weren't.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
really
They were
weren't.
not. They have sexual content and everything. So if you watch the Luke Cage and all that, Luke was fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my little cousin was
Jessica-
in that. Well, cousin is an actor on that show.
Okay, who was he? Because I watched that show.
Little young China, the one that played in House of Pain with
Oh, okay,
Tyler
okay,
Perry,
yeah,
all
yeah.
that in her own show. I forgot Ant Farm on Disney.
Right, I know who
All
you're
that,
talking about.
yeah.
That's what's up. But what was I saying?
The same thing you talking about.
Luke Cage was
Something
fucking
good.
everybody.
Yeah, the Jessica Jones. She was a hoe. She'll get drunk in the bar and fuck somebody in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so they
With her
showing all this,
superpowers.
and it's Marvel.
Well,
It's
Happy
Marvel
Meal Week.
stamp. So like I say, you may say it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I ain't got to do nothing. But you don't know your kid and where watching Luke Cage fuck every motherfucker that move. He fucked Jessica Jones shit.
Bro,
you know?
Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. My son was watching some Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons that wasn't the official ones. They on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's a whole series. or some crazy shit.
Somebody revoiced it.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, hell no, this Sonic canceled.
We had to watch Jake. He had a knack for finding them kind of video. He only 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Check
saying?
this shit out. Okay. Prime example. My daughter, she had to do a project looking shit up for her project through Google, right? But you have to type in keywords like you're looking for a dog that had rabies, right?
Right.
But it said dog with babies instead. You know what I mean? And she happened to hit go.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, she typed in crazy dog with rabies. And it went to Pornhub.
Oh wow.
And she was little at the time. And all she saw was people fucking on the screen. Right? And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. But what it was is they was doing doggy style.
So doggy was the key word.
Yeah.
Dog.
Okay?
That's crazy.
But the thing is that you really, when these kids are on the internet, you could type in the wrong shit, not meaning to, and get the wrong shit.
Yep.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So it's crucial that parents have to watch their kids at a young age when they doing their homework or when they exploring on the internet.
Right.
Because random stuff will pop up and then they're gonna be in a whole different world talking about, oh wow. And then they're not gonna say nothing because they're curious.
Right,
And then they're
right.
gonna keep digging.
Right.
And all of a sudden now you got a mass murderer because the kid's over here like, I like how they chopped that up.
Right. Yeah. I don't know
You know
what
what I
I
mean?
see.
So you gotta watch your kids, man. Be mindful of what your kids are doing. Mila said she got an antenna and a fire stick on lock, meaning her kids ain't watching shit until
Right.
she's there.
Right.
Okay.
Right? But there's gonna be times that they might see something.
They got friends.
No,
They
yeah,
got friends, and they go out.
Mama think I
It's
don't know the
Okay,
password.
mama,
These
oh,
kids
you don't want
technically
me to watch
inclined.
this? I'm gonna go over to my friend's house and watch it all day. His mama don't give a
She
fuck.
may think she
You know
got
what I'm
things
saying?
unlocked, so we thought the
Okay,
same thing.
When they're little, you can still do that. But
No.
once they start to get a little older, and they gotta ride the bus with the other kids.
Yeah, go to
and
school.
other-
Go to school. We go get on the playground and gather around
You
L's
can't-
phone.
you can
know what I'm saying? And
You're
look
doing
at
a
what-
good job at home.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You're doing a good job at, but when he hits these streets,
Right. It's a
Yeah.
different world.
It's
Right,
a different
'cause
world.
Some parent bought their 8-year-old a phone and they all over YouTube.
Right.
You think
Or
you
they-
got them on lockdown. They download this additional website to your computer, and they can go into all these sites without you knowing about it.
VPNs.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because my
yep.
kid did it. My oldest did it when he was younger. All of a sudden, I find this new little freaking thing hidden. I click on it. Porn pops up. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Right there.
So now I'm sitting down all the kids, my daughter, my oldest, my twins. Who did this? Not me. Not me. All 4 of them. So I take them one-on-one. Did you do this? Nope. Get to the oldest. Said, I didn't do it. Yeah, you did. You're the first one to put your head down.
Right.
And didn't want to look me in the face.
Right. You did it. That's when I used to get the not me's because I raised 3 all around the same
not me
age.
does
When you
everything
get
around
the
the
not
house.
me's, that's when you whoop everybody ass. You know what I'm saying? You whoop everybody then.
Hey, but you see
That
whoever
teaches them the
fighting at
police.
the end of that fight, that's who did it, because they kicking
Right,
in.
that's what I was gonna say. They gonna learn how to police each other then.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't do that shit because we all go get our ass whooping. But look, D brings up a very, very interesting point. Parents, you need to not say, I know motherfuckers that don't want to have nothing to do with a computer, don't want to this, that. I'm sorry. You need to know what the fuck going on, and you need to be just as computer savvy as these motherfuckers. At least keep up, because they'll be doing shit right the fuck in front of you.
Think it's a calculator on your
If
phone.
you need to, put in a key logger so you can see where they're going.
Right.
See, a lot of these parents, it comes down to this. We're all computer savvy right here.
Right.
Yep.
So it's a good conversation for us. But the ones who aren't, who don't go to work and work on computers, these kids are very computer savvy.
Yeah.
Even like that, you work on the computer. You like, damn son, you should have taught me that. But anyway, I gotta whoop your ass for this.
Yeah.
Thinking it's an alarm clock. It's a porn app.
Our IT dude, Justin, he's in the chat. And he's like, yeah, man, even the incognito mode in Chrome, you still can go and check the history in the data searches. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny because Tony was like, yo, man, go to the dark web. And that's the dark web, a whole nother animal. Hey,
Shout out to
still know
Tom
what the dark
Milford.
web is.
Me and Elvin I talk about it every day. I bring it up like the dark web. I want to get on there.
You get your kid to the dark web, or he knows how to get to the dark web, you've already lost him.
Right, yeah.
You've already lost
The
him.
hitman is on the way.
Hey,
Be dead in a week.
you gotta have the Tor browser to get there. So, like, you know, and he knows that shit. It's
But
over.
but like, what I was saying though too is like that's why I'm like they got to take a class. They do them at the library. You got to go on them phones because I remember my homeboy. He got teens, and this when everybody was doing ecstasy, real heavy and shit, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting we all sitting in the kitchen and shit in his kitchen. He was cooking, and so his kids is sitting there talking about how they was rolling last night. And they laughing like, well, we was rolling this, that. So my friend, because he don't want to keep up on nothing, he's a church dude. He done locked himself off. There's some of those that block. They like the outside world. I don't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? He one of them. So he's sitting there. He thinking when they saying they rolling that they talking about laughing.
Right.
It's rolling. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there like. So I had to tell him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, and he ain't even, honest, I can't say it was that situation, but he ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bro, you can't close yourself off and have your kids being disrespectful the fucking front of you.
That's who you want to guide your life, but you still have to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
At all
Exactly. You can't be letting motherfuckers, your own children, pull shit right in front of you.
Right.
And you don't know what's going on because you don't keep up with the lingo. You ain't got to hang out in the street. Oh, you got a little cousin or somebody, come here. Tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. What this mean? You know what I mean? I got a person, shout out to Ashley Ingram, that's Sharon G's sister. When I want to know something, I ask her, what this mean? Because one time somebody put, you know how they abbreviate rolling on the floor laughing?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. And somebody put that on my shit, and I was damn near ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? And she like, no, it just mean rolling. I'm like, oh, okay, because I didn't like that shit at all.
Hey, what is
I didn't like that at all. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's a topic in the news I wanted to touch up on. In Philadelphia, shout out to Philadelphia, they not only legalized recreational marijuana, they also retroacted the criminal charges. So people, this is the first state ever to do that. You know what I mean? Other places been talking about it, but like they was interviewing somebody, he was like, I went to jail for a marijuana charge, and it was hard for me to find a job now. And now that it's legal for medical out here, I'm seeing other people, corporate people, getting money off something, and I'm shut off. This is what I did time for, but y'all over here eating off of something I gotta go sit down for. So shout out to Philadelphia retroacting that. I don't think anybody should be denied anything over no weed.
Oregon decriminalized heroin and cocaine.
They went too far.
Yeah, we talked about that.
They went too far.
We talked about that. And then it's another state was doing something, but I think as far as they saying they won't have the big fines or whatever.
Here.
Now that was.
Well, that's the courts. It's like you can't. The courts can't afford to keep up with the amount of people using drugs. So if you got a small amount, most cops on the street anyway, it's like, man, do I want to go to court tomorrow for this little pack, or am I going to store this on the ground so I can stay asleep tomorrow?
Up here, yes. They was taking your ass. They find a piece of weed that big. Turn around, put your hands. You like, God, man, you could throw that on the ground and do like this, man, and it's gone.
I see somebody locked up for roaches.
Don't run up to my town. They see that little piece, they search your entire car. They rip your car apart.
Because they know
I
is that
literally watched them
that's
do it.
going to lead them to the pounds and the kilos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why it's not. But you know, we laughing, but that's why it's not like that up there.
Right.
Because dealing what irritates us is for you dealing with that little thing don't require all that attention. But
Right.
when they give that little thing attention, it closes the door for the other thing.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you know, that's just the suburbs. Like cities, they like, man, I grew up here. I really don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
You should open the glove box. I got the whole thing in there.
Right.
It's like the
Right.
whole thing.
So that's how they close it down. But yeah, drugs is the new thing. It's sex, your gender. That's the big deals right now.
It's the 70s, like the 70s or something, like Woodstock or something out here in this motherfucker, man.
It's being turned. You know how they say all trends come full circle?
Yeah.
The only thing that we're not going full circle on is this whole gay agenda or the equal rights shit where that's being shoved down our throats.
Right.
And then all our drug policies are all being lowered, you know what I'm saying? But like they're decriminalizing heroin for real? Like no, but you know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
that's it. What they
too
sending
far.
people to
That's
rehab.
going too far.
It's about
You know,
it's
we
about
know why
money.
they decriminalized heroin.
They finna get back.
We know why.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to have heroin and who's
Right.
dying from the overdose and stuff.
Right.
And they got centers set up for them where they can do heroin responsibly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys
We'll
come
load
here.
it up. We know exactly how much you should have. We'll load it up for you there.
And they
you know
can
what I'm
afford
saying?
those places.
And they do have, I'm not lying, I'm making it sound funny, but they got these places.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying? And they trying to get more. And I'm like, never have I seen them cater and enable this motherfuckers so much.
They give motherfuckers Suboxone clinics for free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They over there detoxing or trying to, they're, I'm
Right.
trying to detox. Well, no. They give them Suboxone so that they can go and be stable before they get their next hit.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, you guys are enabling the shit out of these
Yes, they are. They are.
They got a
getting
pill they
paid
get him
to
too though
enable.
now.
Yeah.
people. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, they got a pill they give them now too.
70s on steroids.
Where you take this medication, you can't get high off heroin no more. It has no effect on you no more.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they giving that to people too.
Give them that
Yeah, the
shit.
guy I
Yeah.
works with, he has to take that every day, so that he don't want to go and use heroin, and if he does, he won't die.
Listen, man. I
And
had
he
a
won't
friend-
even get high. It won't do
He
nothing.
It
I had a
won't do
friend that
nothing
was
for
so
him.
bad on that shit. Dude was chewing on the patches.
Holy shit.
The actual Suboxone patches. He was taking the gel out of it and eating the fucking gel.
God damn.
Hey, Suboxone ain't nothing but healthy heroin.
It's
Vitamin
clean.
infused
Not
heroin.
stepped on.
Yeah. That shit clean. Oh,
The heroin
wow.
is not stepped on.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Man,
I hope they legalize this weed nationwide, man. And
Well,
that
I'm in
retro
Arizona, man. They got us. They gave it to us. So.
Yeah.
y'all good.
It
man.
been legal there for a
No,
while.
it ain't. It's only with a card. It's recreational now.
Okay. Oh, it was legal with a card?
With a
Okay.
card.
Now it's all over. When they do that,
Ah, see, there's differences,
They was
y'all.
they were Republican state. They were like Wisconsin. They debated it, fought it, and I was watching the TV. I never really watched the news down there. I always watch Milwaukee news when I'm down there. Let me see what's going on in Milwaukee. I don't care what's happening here.
Right.
But one day it was when they was doing the voting, it was a big deal. I said they probably won't pass it. Then the state turned blue. I said they might pass this. And the next morning at my job, this person come up to me and say, "Hey, they passed the law." I'm like, "You talk about this at work?" The boss could be listening. But anyway, it was all across the job. Everybody, hey man. So then they were supposed to pass it in, open up the doors in May. January 15th, they called a dispensary, say, "Hey, you guys ready to do this?" And they was like, "Yeah." And the one around my corner, around from my house, say, "Hey, they had a sign. We are recreation." I said, it was a 2-hour wait, and people were waiting.
Wow.
Damn. So now explain to me what that does. That mean like you could
You
just
can
like
smoke. Yeah.
if I'm
See,
on a
it's a
park
funny
bench
thing.
or-
You can smoke. The police can't do nothing to you. But when you hop in that car, drive down the street, they'll hop in and pull you over. give you a
being
blood
under
test.
influence.
Now you DUI.
Wait, blood test?
knew it was a
They
trick.
taking blood from you on,
I mean,
on
that's
red
if they
light,
do.
on traffic stops?
That's if you get
Shit.
across the car. So down there, like Milwaukee, we ride around, you smoking in the car down there. It's like, hey, don't smoke in your car because you got something on you 9 times out of 10.
Right.
And you don't want him to test you. He know you smoke, but you just don't have it in the car. Type of deal. If you do got it in the car, hey, it should be in that little package they gave it to you, sealed up. Go what you got to do. Go smoke it at the crib. You can smoke right next to the car. As long as you ain't driving, you can't do nothing to you.
Man, I forgot what.
How they
what was
testing people for DUIs
yeah.
with the
But
with
that's
the
what
marijuana?
that's what they said on the back end to watch out for, because that's something people don't know. Like y'all asking me
Wait,
now,
they
nobody really knew like what when it comes to that. Yeah, we recreational. Well, what is like your job gonna still test you? You still can't smoke for your job,
Right.
Type deal, and it's still a DUI in their case because it's not federally clear.
Mandated.
So is police swabbing their mouth or something?
Open.
Like
they
swabbing?
take up blood.
No, they
you go
can't
down
swab
to jail.
That's what I was
and
gonna
you
say.
get
They
it
must
again.
take you down, and then
We got a
they
warrant
don't
for your
even need
blood.
a warrant for your blood.
Hey, I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay.
I don't know if they get a warrant.
I need to look
In
that up.
in Colorado, the law is very similar. You can transport it to and from dispensaries as long as it's in the sealed container, blah, blah, blah. But if you're pulled over and you just smoking in your car, automatically they'll, they'll take you down, for that type of shit. But you can smoke in public. You can smoke at your house. You
Yeah.
can smoke next to police officers, all that shit, because it's legal. The only thing is, once you're in your vehicle, if they find anything outside the child-proof bags or containers, automatically taking you.
Can regular drug dealers get sales permits for marijuana
You
for
don't need
recreation?
to. Why would you? Because you putting yourself. Do you know it is a tax?
I was just gonna say
It's a tax for drugs.
But if you get
That's why when
arrested
they
for
get
selling
busted,
weed,
they
you
say
like,
it was tax invasion.
Right.
Because you didn't go
Yeah,
down there and
that's
get a
fair.
tax
Yeah.
ID or a card for
Yeah.
that drug. That's why you get tax
But if I'm
evasion.
selling pounds and I'm dropping these off on a regular and I'm paying taxes and I get pulled over,
Yeah, you still going to jail. In Milwaukee. They don't care about
no, I ain't
that.
talking about here. I'm talking about
Even
where it's
there.
legal.
No.
That's what I like to know.
Down there, they still,
Like, man, I got 100 pounds in the sales permit. Fuck
you
you,
have to
man.
have, no lie, each person, I think they said it's like 27 grams at one given time is what you're allowed.
So you got to
to
make a whole
You can
bunch
only
of
take
trips.
an ounce.
I'm gonna bring you a pound, but 27 grams at a time.
You in Arizona, LA, or Vegas, and you fly into Chicago, or you fly from Chicago, which is recreational, to another recreational state, you can take your trees with you. But you have to call the airport and ask. But a lot of times you can put it in your bag and bring it with you.
And as long as it's sealed
Long as
and
it's-
everything.
well, it don't got to be sealed. Well, it's you ain't gonna just lay it out. But whatever,
Right, yeah,
however
yeah,
you
right.
transport it,
Oh, so like in the traditional
yep, traditional way,
plastic baggie.
put it in there and it can go.
If you go into recreational,
Recreational to recreational.
Oh, so
Recreational
that
to
means
recreational.
I can't pack weed here because of course it ain't. Nigga, I go to jail at my bad. So
Get
looks
your
like I'm
$1
flying
ticket.
out of everywhere from Chicago.
I'm saying,
I'm
you
flying
need-
out of
hey, no
everywhere
lie.
from Chicago.
You can fly
we driving the shot and then we
Right.
flying the fuck out. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's a wrap now.
Yes, right.
That's a
That's how you-
Your destination has to be recreational as
Right.
well.
Right. That's
you
what
land
yeah, 'cause
at-
we want to go to Arizona.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, we driving
Yeah.
to Chicago.
But you don't need to take none from here. They got better
I
shit
mean,
over there.
you do. You want when you get off the plane, you want a little
Yeah.
something to smell.
Right, that's what I'm
Until
saying.
you
I want
find what you're looking for.
Wait,
I get, yeah.
babe, I want to smoke on the way to the dispensary. You know what I'm saying? Right, dispensary at getting high. You know what I'm saying? I want some of that shit now. Here,
Yeah, but see, when you get up in a plane, and once you up, it becomes international airspace. So, if you're 16, you can order a drink and drink it on the plane.
Wow.
That's great.
I did it.
Yeah,
going
but I
to
don't know how that
Texas.
works with drugs.
Wow.
I was drunk as hell when I landed
It's
in
international
Texas.
airspace, got its own
Oh,
laws.
yeah,
Yeah.
all day long.
Damn.
All day long.
Wow.
We try
Yeah.
edibles anyway.
But I was drunk as hell. I landed in Texas when I was 17 to go see my brother. Drunk as hell. I'm walking through the airport looking for my brother. I walked right past his ass because I was so drunk. He's like, "Hey, where you going?" I'm like,
Find
"Shit,
another
didn't even
bar
see
in
you."
the air.
You know? He's like, "You been drinking?"
Hell
I said, "Yeah." He said, "How you drinking?" I said, "Because once you up there, you in international airspace, you can drink whatever the hell you want."
Wow.
Damn.
And the only reason I found out from him is the first time I was flying, I was nervous as hell. Stewardess walking by with her little cart, "Do you want anything?" I said, "I'd love to have a drink if I could." She says, "You can. You're in international airspace."
Yeah.
So I told her, "Just keep bringing them."
Right, ain't
Keep
no
bringing 'em.
real shit.
Hey, I wanted to bring up something about Arizona. I know it's going to lead to some of the articles that y'all shared recently that's going on up here. But Arizona, I found out, was the last state to make Dr. Martin Luther King Day a holiday, and they actually lost hosting the Super Bowl because of it.
Well, that place is Arizona. It's like its own world. Listen, dude. Down there, Arizona don't play. They don't play. The police don't play. It's a lot of different crime. It's domestic. And they come to the crib, and the guy don't comply, he's gonna die. They run up on them, they blasting you down. But they don't blast it out like Milwaukee. You know everything. If something happen, police you. They don't blast it out there like that all the time. You hear about it, then it's gone. Right. And a lot of stuff they do, like you said, I don't know a lot of that stuff because I don't indulge myself with a lot of their politics. It's very political down there. So that could be one of the reasons too. The West Coast people are very political. They always want to talk politics. Man, get out my face about politics. It really doesn't affect us. Any president that came in, did he really increase your money? Anybody in here, did he increase your money or decrease your money?
Check,
or
no.
did you still get your life, live your life the way you lived it before he came in?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they very political. They live or die by that stuff. So it's in a way the Proud Boys, the people that was running up for with the state capitol, they from there. They showed them on the TV. They showed all the areas they hang with, but they don't bother. But they don't bother the stuff down there. They just make their self-appearance at the places they should be at, in D.C. and stuff.
So
but they don't make a lot of noise.
They ain't walking through the streets.
They ain't making a lot of noise down there, no.
Okay.
Because the reason I bring that up, man, it's a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot, but it is a bunch of schools that are trying to opt out or are opting out of Black History Month.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Black history shouldn't have a month. We shouldn't be Black Lives Matter. What does he care for us to say Black Lives Matter? It should be Black respect. Respect me, player. What do I got to tell you my life matters?
Right.
Why do I have to put a big sign on the street? But people fall into it because somebody said, hey, yeah, that's what we should stand on. But at the end of the day, it's called respect.
It's true.
You dig what I'm saying?
And
if
see,
you
I
don't
brought that
respect
up.
me, you're not gonna. It don't matter what lives matter, no matter slogan they put out there, you're not gonna follow that. It's about respect. Just
Look,
respect.
and I
me.
brought that up there.
You
I'm
know what
like,
I'm saying?
We demand respect. I mean, we demand respect, but we act the way and not like when I say act the way we do, I mean like we cower, we don't really stand up how we should, you know what I'm saying? We disrespect each other, we call each other niggas and shit like that, then it's like respect us, and I'm like, how can they? Look at what the fuck is going on? You know
Gotta
what I'm
respect
saying?
each other,
Like I
but-
say, I brought this up to the
Right.
brothers that because you know what I'm saying, they're of a different race, and I asked them this. I said, how many times have you heard a black motherfucker say, I ain't like them other niggas?
Right.
Now how
Why
you
is
respect
it?
a
They know
motherfucker
what
like
I'm
that?
saying,
You know, how you respect a motherfucker like that, man?
But
you know what I'm saying?
it come down. It's so many years of stupidity. You can't reverse it tomorrow.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Very true.
You can't do that
ain't-
tomorrow.
it's
And
done.
But the way I was brought up and where I was brought up, we all the same people.
we are.
We all the same. I'm white.
It doesn't
black,
matter.
but
We in
you
the
white.
right.
You know, we all the same people.
Right.
How did it really become into our nation?
Me personally, I think Black History Month should be taught more in the schools that don't have a lot of black kids because they getting they images from TV. only.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Correct. That's why I went back to how they portrayed a black man on TV
Right,
today.
But see, now
And that's what they seeing. They see
Right.
people shoot each other, people wearing dresses. They not seeing what is really going on in this culture.
if we can get Mr. Potato Head's dick removed,
Right.
we can get rid of racism.
If they
I
really
want some
wanted
real
to.
shit.
For real.
If that shit
real.
can happen, we can all be one people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They need to stop with all the other bullshit. If they're gonna be inclusive to everybody, then there is no color gender.
It's just people taking out their own insecurities on another group of people. You know what I mean?
Right.
I saw
What up, Eddie?
there's a high school in New Berlin where one of the school board members said he did not believe in Black History Month. He didn't want to have no parts of that shit.
Right.
And I agreed. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like this. First off, I don't want you teaching.
And you don't know what you're talking
right.
about.
I don't want you teaching my kids
Facts,
lies,
facts.
this shit like that.
Facts,
So I'm
facts.
kind of
You're
okay
looking
with
at a
that.
book.
It's my responsibility as a black parent to educate my children on black history.
This is funny. Leon's ice cream place. Remember they were saying
Leon.
he wouldn't speak. His people won't let him speak Spanish to their Spanish. Remember they were talking
Right,
about that.
right.
They had it on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon's is not for the Spanish. He's against all that. Me and my wife said, let's pull up and get us some of that ice cream. This is while this was on TV.
Right.
Who was there? It was 6, 7 lines of Mexicans.
Yeah.
But on TV, you would think this guy is so racist. I said, look, that man is 86 years old. He don't know our life today. All he knew was what he knew at 86.
Right.
Blacks are crazy. This is how they all shoot the Mexicans are coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are these people? That's his life. I ain't mad at him. He didn't grow up in our era where he should know
Right.
how to act
Right,
against
right.
us.
Yeah.
This
Remember
man
Jim
is just
Crow.
a business owner,
Yep.
and that's how he wants to run his
Right.
business. If you don't like it, then don't take your ass to him.
Right.
I ain't never heard.
He's
But all your
86. He
businesses
remember
gotta
a time when
It
a
does,
motherfucker
it does,
wouldn't
but
look
you
him
don't
in the
have
eye.
to go to
Right.
him
You
either
remember
if
a
they
time
not
where
doing
they
what you
two
want.
different bubblers.
Right, that's what
That's
Jim
what
Crow.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
that's
yeah.
the same time. Yeah,
He
when I
has-
couldn't look him in his eye if I was on the street.
Systemic racism.
But
He
this
had
is-
that mentality.
This the same school system that celebrate Columbus Day. You hear more backlash over Black History Month than Columbus Day?
Right.
He ain't even been to America. You know what I mean?
We got 3 minutes before we gotta hit FM. So
It's
make
been
sure
a
you
good
guys
one, man.
join
Shout
us
out to
over
Kev and D
Yeah,
for
Kid
sitting
G
in
in
with
the
us,
street.
man.
Shout out D,
Yeah,
man.
some good convo. Shout out to everybody that
Yeah, we got a
tuned
lot
in.
of perspectives today,
Jizzle,
man.
Meal Figure Clothing, make sure y'all check
Yeah.
them out. He rock with me. That's my man's. I got to fix his promo up. Justin,
On my
Mila,
hoodie.
Joey Jean, Eddie. We need some hoodies over here, Tom.
Yeah.
We need some hoodies. What size y'all? What's
3X.
Large.
XL?
See, just right up the road. Large XL.
Hoodies around here, man. But shout out to all of y'all, man. Make sure y'all share it too. Make sure y'all share it.
Yes.
Man, like it and keep coming in with us. We going over to the music now. So let KL see how we
Great
do that
topics this
magic.
morning, man. Great
Yeah,
topics.
yeah, a lot of stuff going
Good
down. There was some
combo.
stuff I missed that I forgot. We got a whole nother show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we got some news. Cuomo, they after Cuomo.
Man, they adding.
No, what killed me is how they can't see. It's like you got D standing up for certain people are standing up for his rights and shit, and then the next week, three women accuse D of sexual assault. It's like how come people can't see through that shit?
Yeah,
Right.
Correct, dude.
the fuck out of
It's
here. You
people-
know what I'm saying?
I like Andrew Cuomo. He's one of the only ones who's speaking up against a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Cancel culture
And of
at
course,
its
Yup.
the people.
Yeah, get rid of your ass.
Yeah,
because
you speaking
people
up
like
against
But you
the
gotta
wrong
have,
things.
listen, you gotta have you some adequate security. When you start opening your, I was in the military, bro. You better have adequate security.
Right.
Cause listen, if you watch that movie, The Black Juice and the Black
I
Messiah,
haven't seen it yet.
Okay,
I gotta
watch.
see it.
But you get
gotta
to a
watch it.
certain point, you can't
I
even
feel
tell a girl she
it
look
ain't about
nice.
I feel like I'm violating some kind of black code because I ain't seen it.
No, you ain't violating. I'm just some people have some ain't.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you that show you how the government
No,
works.
I ain't saying that. I ain't
So
saying
I'm
you
just
saying
showing
that.
how the
Everybody
government
keep
works
asking me.
and how things happen. You better get some great security.
Oh yeah,
And even then, that dude can be paid up.
Right.
you can't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
You know, when you
when you
start
watch
speaking
those
on
type of
stuff.
movies or any spy movies or anything, you got to take away from that. Everybody is somebody. Is somebody. Everybody got an agenda.
Just
You
hopefully
can't
Andrew
trust nobody.
Kumo don't
Somebody
slowly disappear away.
Come against you.
All right, y'all, we're going over to FM right now.
Let's
if
do it.
you're watching this on Facebook, go to 1025mke.com where we keep the conversations going, but we got to go clean on FM. So make sure you guys come over there.
Clean.
We're going to start out with some good music, and then we'll be back.
We'll be back, y'all.
Peace out.